Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? Bringing you guys a game of Rush Defending today on Valparaiso, and I'll be using a few different kits this game because I felt like it. And spawn in right off the bat, take out a guy, and kind of just try to throw a grenade over there. So I was not able to finish that other guy off, and had the auto mat out right here, the 9A91, and basically just running over here to try to defuse A, and then these guys come out of nowhere and scare the shit out of me, and kind of surprised me right there, and they were kind of all grouped up together, so I switched it out, the 9A91 for the 74u, and be defending. And this set of objectives can be kind of hard to defend. I notice. I don't know. It's a little, can be hard to defeat, to win on this base. And I don't believe, out of all the times I played this map attacking, I don't think I've ever been stopped at this base. All the other bases on this map, except for this one, I believe. And I don't know what it is about it. It's just I find this map kind of weird to defend. Probably because they get a chopper and a Bradley. When they use them together, it can be kind of difficult to overcome the situation. As I'm trying to take out this Blackhawk with the chopper, or wait, what? They're trying to take the chopper out with the RPG, and I get him, take this guy out, and then I see this guy running on back there, so I go over here and try to chase him and try to find him, but I don't know where he went to. I just lost him, and I was not able to spot him or anything, so I wasn't sure if like a teammate or anything got him. So I was just running back here just in case, so we don't have a squad of people spawning back here. And you know, when that happens, it can be hard to defend. So take out the tank with the RPG, and then they go and set A, and I make my way over to A to try to defuse this, because that is how I roll, son. And I come up here. Notice we guys got a whole bunch of teammates on it, so I just leave it alone and make my way across the street, because I noticed a little bit of some things going on, and I actually noticed someone shooting towards the objective over here. So instead of running over there to try to defuse B, I came over here and took this guy out, and then while doing that, I heard someone scream over here, and I got killed by my buddy Perm. I joined his game, actually, playing this session, so I wasn't communicating with anyone on my squad or in my team. I just joined a friend session in progress and hopped in, and he was on the other team. And surprised I didn't go chain hunting, but I got his chains already, so ain't too worried about it. And I come back over here, try to get to A, and try to defuse it, and just trying to push up to get to these objective, but they end up taking it out right here. So what are you gonna do? And clean this guy up, spin around, thought I heard someone, and there he is. And switch my pistol, take him out. Hear a guy behind me with the USAS. Magically was able to take him out and run over here and get a mutual. Yay! So now we're on the, what is this, the fourth base? Yes, the fourth base. Now the fourth base is probably the easiest base to defend on this map, just because of how it's situated. It's pretty much a big-ass choke point they got to go through. So usually when I play on this base right here, I like to roll with a bolt action with extra C4, and pretty much just stay on this cliff right here as I get super terrible fail aim. Missed every single shot on that guy, but what are you gonna do? And yeah, usually when I defend on this base right here, I really like to patrol this cliff area with the bolt action, and always usually run extra C4 just so I can take out the tanks really easily. And notice this guy coming up here to plant. Take him out with a no-scope and defuse the bomb, because that is how I roll. And then notice this guy on a motion sensor and no-scope him. and all that. So pretty much the rest of this game, I'll just be holding it down on that cliff area, and yeah, that's how I roll, and using the SV98 right here with the regular scope, extra C4 Magnum ammo, and this is what I'll be using for the remainder of the game. But I wanted to touch on my last video, and I don't know, some people, I don't think they'd like to hear about all the some of the drugs that I've done in the past, but you know, whatever. And I'm just being real with you guys. I have no reason to lie or make up stupid shit or, I don't know, avoid stuff, because to be honest, I really could care less of what you guys think of me. I never cared about what people thought of me in the real life, and yeah, it just doesn't bother me. It's something that I don't concern myself with. So, you know, a lot of people were, I don't know, one guy said something like he lost respect for me or something from all the dope that I've done, which isn't that much, mind you, but you know, whatever. That's how people are, you know, just brought up. And in the last video, I was kind of talking about all this shit, and I didn't really say whether or not I like agree with doing it or disagreeing. And I don't advise in doing any of that shit, especially ecstasy. And I've only done ecstasy 4 times, and that was like all in around the same period. I haven't done it in years, so as far as any of that shit goes, I just smoke weed. That's all I do. I just chill and smoke my pot. And you know, a lot of you guys are kind of, I don't know, I guess brainwashed by propaganda, thinking that it loses brain cells and shit. Well, the story or the study that came from, whenever it was done, from the 50s or 60s or 70s, whenever they did it with the monkeys, and they had them hooked up to gas masks, basically just blowing in weed smoke into them. And from that study, the monkeys died from loss of brain cells. And the reason that they died from that is because they were pumping them 100% with just like weed smoke. There was no oxygen getting in there. So basically what happened is they suffocated to death. And, you know, of course they're not going to have any brain cells when they suffocate to death. And, you know, weed actually promotes brain cell growth, contrary to popular belief from all your brainwashing propaganda nonsense. You know, you can't listen to anyone or any of that crap they tried to tell you back in the day. All that stuff's old information, and weed's not even illegal because it gets you high. If you think weed's illegal because it gets you high, you are completely mistaken. And, you know, weed has been smoked for thousands of fucking years. So just because the government wants to say that it's bad for you in the last 100 years doesn't make it bad all of a sudden. And, you know, that's just how I feel about that. And for those of you who don't know, weed was made illegal basically because of the timber industry and various other industries. Ooh, sniped a quad right there. That was pretty cool. And then where's the UAV? There's the UAV. I fucking try to run away from him, and he crashes in the bush. That was pretty fun. But yeah, weed's illegal pretty much because of the timber industry, and like DuPont and nylon, all that shit would not be where it is today if weed was never made illegal, because the hemp makes all that shit, and it's like way better for the environment and all that stuff. So, you know, if weed was made illegal, see, weed will never be made legal, fully legalized, just for that reason alone. It'll basically, 80% of pharmaceuticals will be out of business. The timber industry will be gone, because I think it's for every 1 acre of hemp is like equivalent to 10 acres of big ass redwood trees, and redwoods take years and years, decades to grow, and weeds every year. It's seasonal, you know, get a new crop every year. So, you know, just because of that, and a few other things, get into it later, whatever. This is a real quick video. I guess maybe I should have picked a longer game, but no big deal. Keep on keeping on. Just thought I'd get that out of the way. And final score 24-4. And yeah, so just for the record, I don't condone any of that drug use or nothing. I'm just sharing experience with you that I've had in my life. So anyways, guys, peace. Have a good one.